Now we have another episode of Panchatantra by Aparna Ramaswamy.
Good morning, I'm Aparna Ramaswamy, narrating the Panchatantra. In today's episode with Mother Chandali, this is in continuation of the story where a monk is trying to figure out how to protect his food from the rat. And his friend says, you have to understand the motivation. Why is the rat doing it? So he narrates the story of Mother Chandali, where once upon a time there was a priest and his wife. One day the priest decides to go to the neighboring town to conduct some rituals there, and he tells his requests his wife, if there was to be anyone who comes to the door asking for alms or food, that the wife be generous and share whatever little they may have. The wife is not too happy about it. She says, we barely have enough to feed ourselves, and you are having to go to another town to make money, and you ask me to share what little we have with another? And the priest, the husband, says, I hear what you're saying, I understand what you're saying, but we don't want to be like the greedy jackal. What is the story about the greedy jackal? Once upon a time, there was a hunter. He takes aim with his bow and arrow and strikes at a boar, a wild boar. Now, before the boar falls dead, the boar attacks the hunter, kills him too. So both the hunter and the boar fall dead. Now, into the scene comes a jackal, a hungry jackal, who's looking for food, and he's delighted at seeing two pieces of meat over there that he can eat and feast for several days. In his excitement and greed, what he does is he picks up the most fleshiest piece of flesh that's stuck with an arrow and unthinkingly eats it. As he's eating it, the pointed tip of the arrow pierces his mouth and kills the jackal. So in his greed and in his haste, he doesn't even get to enjoy what could have been his. Now, the priest who's narrating the story to his wife says, just like the greedy jackal, don't try to hold on to all that you have. Give a little bit of what you have for another. So the wife says, okay, I will. And she picks up sesame seeds that she has. She soaks them in water, she hulls them, removes their husk, and then starts drying them, thinking she'll make a dish out of it to give someone who comes. Now a dog who is walking by there pees on these sesame seeds and spoils them. Now the wife knows that she can't use the sesame seeds anymore, but she somehow wants to exchange these seeds that are not usable, and she offers them to another lady there and says, if you want to take these hulled seeds, I will take the unhulled seeds. And that lady exchanges it, and the husband who's watching all of this tells the lady to throw away those seeds, because he says Mother Chandali is not going to do something without a motive. So if she is exchanging perfectly good hulled seeds for unhulled seeds, I'm not going to trust her. So don't use them. Now in the frame story, the monk who is talking to his friend about what motivates the rat to steal his food says, just like Mother Chandali, our goal is to find out what is motivating this rat to steal your food. And only when we do that can we go about catching the rat. Please join us next time for the continuation of this story.